Dangerous heat is causing a lot of problems in North Texas. A city in Rockwall County could run out of water. Fort Worth ISD just fixed a damaged cable that affected its control over air conditioning in a city in Denton County facing planned outages on one of the hottest nights this year. Thanks for joining us. Jason's off today. I'm Chris Lawrence. Let's dive into how the weather is impacting communities across North Texas, starting in Rockwall County, and a dire warning about the water supply. The city of Heath is telling residents usage is pushing right up against the daily supply. So Heath buys its water from the city of Rockwall and has a daily limit of 6 million gallons a day. But the heat is pushing demand right to the limit. Twice in the past week, the city used 5.9 million gallons and nearly surpassed its stage 3 restrictions threshold on a third day. Heath city officials say Rockwall's water supplier doesn't have any additional water to purchase, so they're telling everyone to limit watering with an irrigation system, which puts the greatest stress on a limited supply. And in Fort Worth ISD, students at 9 schools spent part of the day with no air conditioning. It is the second time this week the district has had problems with its HVAC system, although this is a completely different issue than what happened Monday. Officials tell us this time contractors damaged an underground fiber line near Fort Worth ISD's main building. It caused an internet outage, and the district lost remote control of the AC units at some schools. Teachers had to move students to cooler rooms, and parents were allowed to pick them up early. But that left some standing outside in triple-digit heat, waiting to check their kids out of class.
That's why I came as soon as possible, because it's hot. I can't support the heat, and I don't want my kids to be in this heat.
Now, the contractor, Conterra, repaired the cable around 1:30 this afternoon. Fort Worth ISD has regained control of its AC, but in this heat, the buildings will take a while to cool down. A lot of folks are using their AC to keep the heat at bay, which puts more pressure on the power grid. ERCOT issued an operating condition notice effective tomorrow through Tuesday. It's the lowest of 4 levels that indicate possible emergency conditions. And as we take a live look at where things stand right now, you can see ERCOT reports normal conditions, but you can see where the space narrows between those lines indicating supply and demand. We'll be keeping an eye on this throughout the evening and into the weekend, because just from what I gather, this isn't something that's just impacting us now. It's going to go on for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And that's why the excessive heat warning has been extended to include all of North Texas all weekend.
Wow.
We'll likely see record temperatures Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're expecting that excessive heat warning to be extended into early parts of next week. We're just not seeing any break. During the nights, temperatures only dropping into the low 80s. I mean, this is going to be the hottest weekend of the year, at least so far. Here's a look at where that warning stands, and this is for actual high temperatures, making it to over 105 degrees. So far at DFW, we've made it to 109. This is just at the top of the hour. We'll likely see this climb. We could see this climb another degree, and if we do, it'll be the first time that DFW has reached 110 degrees since August 2nd, 2011, so quite some time. Wind out of the south right now at about 10 miles per hour. We're already at 110 in Fort Worth, Denton, and in Decatur, 111 in Mineral Wells, about 110 in Breckenridge, and 108 in McKinney. This is dangerous heat. We don't have too much of a heat index because our humidity is still relatively low. That's actually what's allowing the temperature to climb at a faster rate. And we'll still be in the triple digits through about 7. We won't make it to below that century mark until about 9, midnight around 93 degrees, and tomorrow morning we will only be at 84 degrees. We'll see a south wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, very light. This weekend though, 108 on Saturday, 109 on Sunday. Both days would be record high temperatures. I'll talk about where we stand as far as rain goes, because we've been talking about maybe the potential for that middle part of next week. I'll show you what I mean coming up in just a few moments, Chris.